it's really very exciting to be a part, first of all, of achieving the dream. You know, we were one of the pilot colleges, and now with the Developmental Ed Initiative, and how it's impacting Danville Community College. Beyond that, I happen to serve on the Governor's Higher Ed Reform Commission, and that commission is devoting an enormous amount of its time and fortunately recommendations to this whole agenda of success and completion. So, you know, in Virginia, the state seems like the state policy is turning in that direction, and then you have achieving the dream, and with the DEI, it's a complementary arrangement. We're very pleased that at this point we had several good years, successive years, in we lead the state, for example, in completion in developmental mathematics. Right. And we lead the state, at least for the last couple of years, in graduation rates. So that's all important.
So you could share some of the things that are leading to success, some of the things you're measuring that you see making a difference?
Well, you know, in a discussion with the MDC and DEI presidents here at the meeting earlier during the conference, we were talking about strategies, and I pulled out my little matrix from a couple of years ago about those strategies that really make a difference. And on the flight out to Seattle, I actually checked them off, and it's amazing how many of those we've implemented at Danville Community College. But just a couple. We almost immediately decided that we were not going to allow our developmental ed students to register late anymore, and that was an intervention that we dealt with. We didn't do that in a punitive way, obviously, but it was done to really give the students a better chance at success. Another strategy which we've implemented is to take all of the developmental math, whole panoply of courses, and convert them into learning modules. And I'm proud to say that I think we may have had some impact on the state system on that, because now the VCCS is going in the same direction with allowing students and setting the environment to hopefully fostering their success by allowing them to move faster through developmental math, and now we're moving in the same direction with English. So I think that has directly contributed to the success rate we've had over the last 2 years. Since 2008, it's been encouraging. We're not where we want to be yet, but it has been very encouraging. And then we had begun, even before we became a part of the DEI, to require a student success skills class, which we revamped during early days of Achieving the Dream. All of our students who are curriculum-placed students are required to take this class in improving the skills for success, ISDB 100. And that has had, I think, a very positive impact. And with Gates, of course, we have added even more features, such as 24/7 assistance, you know, in a tutoring assistance environment. We're going to go to the Emporium model, which I think has been touted in a number of different places. So those are just a few of the initiatives.
Tell me a little bit more about the Emporium model. What does that mean?
Well, it's actually, we based ours in part on what Virginia Tech has been doing for a number of years, where with tech it was mostly students in engineering and, you know, in advanced mathematics, but they would have access to tutoring either through the assistance of a tutor or some software package 24/7. And so we launched that same model with my math lab the first year of experience with DEI, and now we're expanding it to more than just developmental math. It's being expanded into other areas, other math courses as well, in other curricular areas. And along those same lines, we have done a review of all of our technical math requirements, and we've done a crosswalk between what the technical math courses require and what we're teaching in developmental math. And we've made some changes. That's been a total review of our technical math. So students, and then we can reconfigure our developmental math courses. So if the student is in electronics, for example, they will take a course. If they're developmental, they will take a course that will be complementary to what they're going to see in their electronics or precision machining.
Are some of the math modules or the course alignments, is that something that could be shareable across the community college system or others that are in the DEI consortium?
Absolutely, yes, and I think it can be replicated in any college, any community college. We actually started that process with a Title III grant, and we did a lot of research, and we began to move in that direction with a Title III. And the Title III included a lot of other initiatives, but that was one of them. I think what enabled us to move it faster was the Developmental Education Initiative. I mean, it's like DEI has enabled Danville Community College to move the arrow farther along. It's like DEI is more like a catalytic agent, where we're able to move it faster. We wanted to go in that direction. It's just enabled us to move it faster. And of course, there's some pretty stringent accountability requirements for DEI. And so we felt like that this is something we needed to do the first year, and we've done that. And yes, it has been replicated in a number of other community colleges in the VCCS. And in fact, the whole system is moving to the learning module concept as a course as opposed to courses.
Is there potential, as we heard this morning, around open courseware? Have you thought about the courses being open resources that are available to anyone?
I think that's a great idea. I really do, and I think it has a lot of merit. And I think it would take something like the Gates Foundation, I think, or in concert with the higher ed community, to push this agenda or promote this agenda to the larger public. But yes, I do. I think it is. I think it's something that community colleges and universities need to think very seriously about.